Hello, my name is John Galvin. I was born on May 8th, 1969, in Nyack, New York, upstate New York. I was given up for adoption at birth. It wasn't until the age of 30 that I discovered that I was an adoptee. Since then, I've been looking. I've been looking because my father told me that I have 4 or 5 siblings. I was raised as an only child, so this was a shock. This was a huge shock to me. I have brothers and sisters. This video is for you, my siblings. I shot one for my mom, our mom, my biological mom. Hate the wordage I gotta deal with. But I did one 2 videos ago. I did one to talk to my biological mom, our mom. And I wanted to do one now to talk to you. Because it is you, more than anything else, that set me on this quest, on this journey, on this adventure. I've never liked being an only child. It was one of the weird things when I was a kid, asking my mom when I was going to have siblings and being told that I wasn't never going to have any because she wasn't able to. And then to find out when I was 30 years old that you're out there. I'm looking for you. I want to find you. I want to give you the chance to meet me, because I know I want a chance to meet you. I don't know what the circumstances were of how our mom became pregnant with me and why she had to give me up. But that doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. So I spent my life alone. Even when I'm not alone, I'm alone. I don't know if you understand that. I've been different my whole life. I've been different from everyone else I've known. Even the people that love me the most out of my family and my family of friends. I'm different. I'm odd. I'm off center. I don't think like everyone else. I don't act like everyone else. I don't have the same interests. I don't look like anyone in my family, although my friends told me I look like my dad. Well, we now know that's not the case. I want to meet you because I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of not having siblings. I don't know what this all means, though. I mean, 50 years, we haven't had any contact. Literally my entire life. The bonds of siblingness, of siblinghood, I'm afraid aren't going to be there. That's one of my biggest fears of meeting you, is that my friends and my family members that all have siblings, there's a connection there that's been built on an entire lifetime of knowing each other. And my biggest fear is that I'm going to meet you all and I'm still going to see nothing. So I'm not going to feel a connection. That's my biggest fear. Because then I don't know why. I don't know why I feel this way then. But I do know one thing. Now that we've gotten closer in our search and we found my great-grandparents, there has been a sense of calmness that's sort of come over me. I feel like I've lived my whole life feeling anxious, on the verge of anger. I feel like my whole life I've gone through every day feeling irked. But now that we're this close, it's subsided. It hasn't gone away. This hasn't been a cure. But it definitely feels less. And that's because I'm a step closer to finding you. I don't know if we're full siblings. I don't know if we're half siblings. I don't know if any of you are anything like me. You might not be. But there's a chance. There's going to be something that feels or looks familiar. Maybe you'll see mom's eyes in mine. Maybe I have the same nose as you. Maybe we think alike. Maybe we have similar interests. But even if we don't, that doesn't matter. Ultimately, what matters is I feel like I've been looking for you even before I knew I was adopted. I don't know how life was for any of you. I don't know how you were raised. I don't know what lessons you took from life into your adulthood that have become part of you, your personality. I don't know what part of the personality that I have is nature versus nurture. It's an age-old question. I want to see something similar. I want to feel something similar. If I don't, I just want acknowledgement. Worst case scenario, I would accept that, at least if nothing else. I don't know when we find each other if we're gonna click on anything. I don't know when we find each other if you're gonna want anything to do with me. I try to think of the shock. Like if I didn't know any of this and all of a sudden someone contacted me out of the blue and said, hey, we're brothers. I'm your sister. You're my brother. Something like that. I can't wrap my head around that. Because for 30 years, that's all I've been thinking. At 20 years, lose track of the time. Found out when I was 30. For the last 20 years, and for the 30 years before that, I still felt that way. I don't know what any of you are interested in. If there is the similarities. Me, I'm an oddball. I grew up with no interest in sports. No interest in things that when I was growing up in the 1970s that was expected of me being a boy. I wasn't interested in sports. I wasn't interested in camping or hunting. With the exception of something that looked really cool on TV, I really wasn't even into cars. I mean, I know Kid, I know Starsky and Hutch Charger and General Lee, the Munsters Mobile, I know these, but I'm not into cars. I'm not into any of this. And that's always made me feel like an outsider. It's made me feel a little alien. My one real interest revolves around things are connected with science fiction and fantasy. Regular science I love. I love history, ancient history particularly, a lot more than modern history. I like to read, I like to research, I like to learn things. If I'm going to talk about something, I don't want it to be based on guesses or what I heard from other people. I want it to be based on something I looked up, that I looked into. And I got that from my parents. Would never give me an answer right up front for anything. They always tell me, go find it out yourself, and if you can't, come back, and then we'll talk. Maybe that's where I got it from. Maybe I got it from my blood family. I want acceptance. I want acknowledgement. I want a connection. There's no guarantee that I'm going to get any of that. But I'll never know if I don't find you. The family that you gave me to raised me well. They taught me manners. They taught me to be polite. Loyalty. Family comes first. These are the things that the family I was given to taught me. Anyone can say this, which is why I hate saying it myself. But I'm a good man. Anyone that knows me will tell you that. That's why I have so many people backing me on this quest. People that have known me for years, people that have only just met me, and people that don't know me at all, just know me through this. I want you to get a chance to meet me. I want you to know how your little brother turned out. Maybe we'll connect. Maybe we won't, but we won't know if we don't try. That's what we have to do. You've had each other for 50 years plus. Plus, if I'm the baby and I'm 50. How are you going to feel about this? I mean, I've had the last 20 years to think about you, to wonder about you. When I finally find you, it's going to be a shock to all of you. That's also what scares me. I don't feel the need to be a part of your family and life because I have a beautiful family and life. I just have the need to know who you are. Then from there, maybe something else can happen. Now I'm going to say it. I usually don't talk like this. Now I'm going to say it. You're about to find that you have an awesome fucking brother. Right here. You do. You just gotta give me the chance. I'm not looking for anything else. I have money. I mean, not a lot, but I have enough. I survive. I'm good. I don't need anything medically. I'm not looking for a kidney or lung or anything like that. I want to meet you. I want to meet you and let you judge me for how I've turned out. Who the man is coming into your life, claiming to be your brother. And then we can move on from there. I miss you and I've never even known you. And I'm not speaking figuratively. There's been something in here I've missed my entire life. I've felt it. And it's you. I hope you give me the chance. Because I'm more than willing to give you the chance.